fierce battle going on in the Mysuru Kodagu Lok Sabha constituency. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah hails from Mysuru district, and that's the reason the Congress wants to win this seat at any cost. On the other hand, the BJP is hoping that its candidate, the head of the erstwhile royal family here in Mysuru, can encash on the goodwill the family enjoys for its immense contribution to the society and win the seat for them.
From the heritage city of Mysuru to the Scotland of India, Coorg, the Mysore-Kodagu constituency has two distinct regions but is united by the Kaveri River. It is getting special attention this time due to a high-profile candidate who is in the election fray. Yaduveer Krishnadatta Chamaraja Wadiyar, the scion of the erstwhile Mysuru royal family, is BJP's candidate. Yaduveer was adopted by Pramoda Devi Wadiyar after the death of her husband, who was the royal scion's great uncle. He became the head of the family through an anointment ceremony in 2015 and has a degree from the University of Massachusetts.
We are in front of Jai Chamaraja statue here in Mysuru. He was the last Maharaja of the Mysore kingdom. And the Wadiyars were progressive rulers. They built dams, hospitals, educational institutions, even opened up HAL, and in terms of administration, they ensured that people and their lives got easier. Now Yaduveer says to continue this legacy and also contribute more to the society, he needs to get into politics. First of all, why this decision?
Well, it's been about a year in coming, but a process of the last 9 years, obviously. This career option probably propped up within the first 2 years of taking up the responsibility within the palace. And we knew it was an open, there was a space there for that career option, but I'd stayed away for a while because there was other commitments and other things I had to fulfill. But this seemed like the time was ripe, and it was the environment was right for me to take a plunge into it. And I've always wanted to serve society at a higher level. From a personal capacity, we were doing it within the institutions that were set up by my forefathers. But now I'm ready to take it up in the public mantle with the mandate of the people of Mysore and Kodagu.
At the same time, what are you that you're promising to your electorate? Because it's a huge constituency. Mysore has its own aspirations. You have Kodagu that has its own aspirations. In between, you have rural pockets as well. What is it that you're promising?
Well, within Mysore and Kodagu, I think they're, while uniquely different sort of culture and people, there is aligned aspirations in the fact that Mysore would like to be Mysore going forward and retain its identity in terms of its heritage. Kodagu would like to retain its nature and its environment going forward and remain as Kodagu as well. That doesn't mean they do not want development. They want development in an organic sense, something that doesn't harm the identity of either place. And I think that in the lieu of that, I think we can certainly do a good job here.
At the same time, we've already seen the opposition Congress, or rather your opponent in the constituency Congress, floating a narrative saying it's the king versus a common man, saying will he be accessible? This whole narrative has been on ever since your ticket got confirmed.
I think people will judge us on our aptitude for the job and our ability to do so, rather than narratives that are maybe pushed by as an agenda by others.
The BJP has faced some bit of rebellion in the constituency, especially after denying a ticket to sitting MP Pratap Simha, who enjoys fair bit of popularity in the seat. Pratap Simha also took potshots at Yaduveer, raising questions on whether the head of the royal family will be accessible to common people. But he seems to have fallen in line, especially after a stern warning from the party leadership.
By not fielding a strong or high-profile candidate, Congress has allowed the BJP to breathe easy despite initial hiccups. In fact, the Congress initially contemplated fielding Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra.
Just like DK brothers in Bengaluru rural constituency, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah faces a stiff challenge in his home district. Congress losing this seat will be seen as a major face loss for the Chief Minister. Perhaps that's the reason Siddaramaiah made a passionate appeal to his voters in the Chamundeshwari constituency, demanding that they give Congress a lead of more than 50,000 votes. Remember, Chief Minister had represented Chamundeshwari earlier.
The decision to give the Mysuru ticket to Congress spokesperson M. Lakshman is based on caste calculations and a lack of strong leaders from the region.
Caste plays a major factor in this constituency, and sensing that, the Congress has given ticket to a Vakaliga after a gap of 47 years. This after the BJP dropped its sitting MP, Pratap Simha, who's a Vakaliga himself. It is said that a tacit understanding between Pratap Simha and JDS ensured that he got the Vakaliga votes in 2014 and in 2019 general elections.
In most of his speeches, Lakshman stresses on the point that he is a Vakaliga and a common man who will be accessible to the people.
This community has backed the Congress in the assembly elections. There has been a significant vote share gain for the Congress for whatever reasons. But will it happen in Lok Sabha, sir? Why I ask you this is Karnataka has traditionally voted differently in an assembly election and in a Lok Sabha election.
Same Vakaligas, completely en masse, they supported Pratap Simha in the year 2014 and 2019. Because they found only one person was belonging to their community, Vakaliga community. It is in 2014 and 2018, 19. Same formula, I am expecting. What is wrong in that? So I request our community people to definitely save me. After 47 years, you know, the Congress party has given, Siddaramaiah has given me the ticket. Siddaramaiah is not against anybody. He is for everybody. If he is against a particular community or Vakaligas, he would not have given ticket to me. He would have given ticket to somebody else. I am assuring the general public, general voters, I am not going to be the MP candidate, MP like how the previous MP, they used to simply go to Delhi, sit in the parliament and come back and claim TADA. No, I am not that type of person. Definitely I will fight for the people of Mysore. There are so many other opportunities, potentialities. Our Chief Minister from this region, I will go and request, beg and do something for development of Mysore.
Sir, you are also taking on Mr. Yaduveer Wadiyar. The family enjoys a lot of goodwill in Mysuru for the contribution that his ancestors have done.
Yeah.
Will that be a factor here? Will it be easy for you to counter that goodwill?
Very unfortunate. He is heir. He is not a son of Maharajas. He is a Dattu Putra.
Yes.
So he has been heired from outside. So this gentleman Yaduveer is contesting. Very unfortunate part which we feel, everybody feels is, he should not have gone for contesting on BJP ticket.
To further woo the Vakaliga community, Siddaramaiah and Congress's Vakaliga leaders met Sir Nirmala Nandanatha Swamiji and sought his blessings.
There are more than 20 lakh voters in this constituency. Interestingly, women outnumber men in this seat. Congress's campaign revolves around going door to door, reminding people about the 5 guarantees of the government, especially the Griha Lakshmi scheme, which is giving 2,000 rupees to the woman household head. When you go out to vote, what matters to you?
So when we go out to vote, the first thing is we are showcasing our power. So we won't get the chance to showcase our power. And the moment when we get that chance, we have to grab it and showcase our opportunity. We have to use our opportunities.
How will you gauge candidates, their promises while voting?
I mainly gauge the candidates based on their age. So it's the vibrancy and the whatever energy that they have, that is what I focus on. So when it comes to heritage, Mysore's heritage has not been maintained properly. The erstwhile royal family, they did it excellently. But now it's in a very dilapidated state. So since one of the candidates are of royal descent, I would really be curious as to know whether he would work towards our heritage in Mysore.
For me, it is the youth because there are many sportsmen there, and Coorg is known for the people who actively participates in sports as well as they get into the civil service thing. So sportsmanship somewhere, I guess, nation is losing out youth because of politics. I hear many of my friends telling that we didn't get selected in hockey or in some other sports because of politics. So I guess they should more concentrate on this matter, wherein we are losing out young youth who are very much interested in sports.
Javed and horse Badal, both of them are dependent on tourism. So is the city of Mysore. But the larger Mysuru Kodagu Lok Sabha seat has different regions, variety of issues. While Mysuru is dependent on tourism and showcasing its heritage, Kodagu is dependent on plantations, agriculture and fair bit of tourism as well. It is also facing the impact of climate change, what we have seen especially over the last few years with floods, landslides and drought. कौन सा मुद्दा आपको बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट लगेगा इस इलेक्शन में?
इलेक्शन तो सर पर है फिलहाल तो प्राइजेस के तो बहुत ये है सर प्राइजेस के बहुत हाइक है प्राइजेस कम होना चाहिए एलपीजी ले लीजिए पेट्रोल ले लीजिए सब चीज़ का टैक्सेस तो इतना बढ़ चुका है कि मिडिल क्लास फैमिली एक कुछ चीज़ अफोर्ड कर सकती थी अभी अफोर्ड नहीं कर सक रही है वो
कांग्रेस अपनी गारंटी के बारे में बात कर रहा है मोदी जी कह रहे हैं मेरा गारंटी है
हर पार्टी हर चीज़ दे रही है सर वादा तो हर कोई करता है इलेक्शंस के बाद सब बदल जाते हैं कांग्रेस ले लीजिए बीजेपी ले लीजिए
मोदी की गारंटी में भरोसा नहीं है
मोदी की गारंटी में भरोसा नहीं है 9 साल से क्या भी किया नहीं मोदी खाली बोलने का है बता
Just before the 2023 assembly election, Mr. Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar visited the famous Chamundeshwari temple here in Mysuru. They carried the guarantee card, kept it at the feet of goddess Chamundeshwari and prayed for their victory. It worked for them, but in this general election, it will become clear if the guarantee card will work for the Congress in 28 Lok Sabha seats in Karnataka or whether it's Prime Minister Modi's guarantee that resonates with the people of Karnataka. In Mysuru, with camera person Satish, Harish Upadhyaya for CNN News 18.